Sex, porn, love addiction is all about self-soothing to manage your emotions. It got set up back in the childhood development years. It's just not about sex. It's not about porn. It's all about the repeated use has set up the physiology to crave those dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin, self-manufactured drugs in the body. It's impacting women, men, children aged 10 to 75 across all the age ranges, the sexes, the cultures, the professions. It increased exponentially during COVID lockdown and impacting so many lives. The Kairos Center has created the first online comprehensive sex, porn, love addiction. It's a video on demand recovery program which you can access from anywhere in the world and begin to see identifiable changes just within 6 weeks of beginning this weekly program. Kairos means your appointed time. Isn't it your time to reclaim your life? Bring color back to life without shame. Click the link below and begin your journey. You owe it to yourself and to others. Well, here we are. This is actually the last session of the program. After this session, what I'm going to invite you to do is to book in a one-to-one session with me for 3 months' time, 3 months after you have completed this session. That's very much how I work with other clients, whether face-to-face or via webcam. After this last relapse prevention tool giving session, we don't see each other typically for 3 months whilst you get on and live life using the tools and the support structures. And then we have one final review session to check out the extent to which the tools are working, you're maintaining your sobriety, your support structures are in place, you're using the pillars and all the other tools. I urge you to have that session with me. Now, you can have a session at any time face-to-face by making contact with me. It doesn't have to be 3 months' time, but I definitely would like to have that 3-month final review with everyone that completes this webinar or podcast program. That really is vital. So let's look at this second part of the relapse prevention tool given, and this is now tool number 5. In this one, it's called a 6-monthly or half-yearly and anniversary celebration. Half-year or 1-year anniversary celebration to mark the anniversary of your achievements in sobriety on a regular, repeated, half-yearly and yearly basis. What might you do every half year and every anniversary, 1 year, to mark the fact of your ongoing achievement in your sobriety? The assignment's taken from the standpoint that reminders are important. And we find that in the mental health field, anniversary dates of significant events are extremely impactful. They can be extremely impactful negatively. They can actually be set up as positive because this is your anticipation of a reward, of a treat, something you really deserve because you have done this. Remember how you chastised yourself when you messed up, acted out, shame came after you, regret, guilt? It's really important that you take time to mark the good things that you have achieved. You could easily ignore this one. And of course, I do have a hard time with so many of my clients. Don't you be one of them who won't do their treats and their rewards because I don't deserve, and I might get cocky and I might fall if I do. Rewards and treats are really important for enticing that brain that we put on the other chair to come over and help you, because it likes the outcomes, it likes the treats. Do your half yearly. Make sure you know what that date is from which you started your sobriety, so that you can calculate your half year achievement and your annual achievement. And this is going on into your future. Really important. Really important. Now the next one, assignment number 6, is a relapse prevention card that you are being encouraged to create. The card is to deal with, you then don't have to think about what to do when you're facing a major trigger and challenge. Your logical pre-cortex part of the brain has gone offline, going offline. The limbic system, the emotions are being triggered. You know you're close to acting out and it's really hard to fight back. You need some instructions that you pre-created for yourself to tell you what to do when logical thinking has gone offline. And that's what you're creating now. It's an assignment to give you a tangible plan to stay sober and get through a major crisis in your future. Each of us is hardwired to respond in one of 3 ways when faced with trauma, a fearful situation, a stressful circumstance. What happens when the perfect storm comes after you at an advanced stage in your sobriety? 3 ways: fight, flight, freeze. We have got to be prepared for the perfect storm, for the situation where it seems like your tools are not helping you and you're close to acting out. So this assignment is you creating a contract with yourself, and that contract becomes your relapse prevention card, where you're actually setting out what you will do. So here's the possibility of the sorts of words that you're going to use when writing up the contract for yourself. It could be a contract with me, it could be a contract with yourself. I would suggest make it a contract with yourself. I'm going to give you better clarity of what this relapse prevention card is, but just bear with me. It's a contract that you're agreeing with yourself about things that you will do specifically before acting out.